Hi, everybody. It's Cory here at the Mars Project. Got Jay running the boards again. We're having some internet difficulties here at the office today, so we're hoping that this stream stays stable enough to stay up. Um, Fingers crossed, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, we're back again, and I'm going to make some music. I spent a lot of time last week on the stream. For those of you who watched or didn't watch, I guess, because those of you who watched know what happened. I spent a lot of time last week going through all the different new effects and plugins and some of the new sounds in Ableton 11, which just came out last week. And I didn't actually get around to making any music, so I wanted to do that today. And I wanted to explore the comping feature. So we're gonna actually do some recording of some audio this evening. As long as our stream stays stable enough to allow that. Aside from that, I don't have a whole lot of a plan here, so I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna go poke around and see if I can find any sounds that sound cool. I brought a guitar with me today. Whoops. Brought some other things to knock over too back here. So I have my little OM guitar that I'm gonna plug in and we're gonna play something some point. But I don't know what I'm gonna play yet. And I kind of don't want to start this with a guitar idea because, well, you'll see. So I'm going to poke around and try and get inspired somewhere else. You're going to watch me drink water. It's going to be great. Stay hydrated, y'all. Okay. So, what sounds fun? I think we should get into some of the new sounds. I played with a lot of the effects, but I didn't get into the new sounds. So there's a few new packs. And I'm not sure which one I want to get into yet. So scrolling through. Which one of these have I not seen before? A lot of them got updated too. Which ones are the new ones? I know this voice box thing is new. And let's check out the Spitfire audio thing. I haven't messed with these at all yet, but Spitfire audio has a few orchestral and string instrument sample packs in here. So I want to get into the string quartet sounds. We're gonna have some strings playing. Go for the short all-in-one and just see what these do. So they these presets have a few different oh my god, that sounds good. So much more instantly usable than Ableton's included ones. So there's a few different articulations here. Staccato, spiccato, and pizzicato. Really getting that Animal Crossing kind of vibe. This might be a KK style instrumental. We'll see. Jay was just playing me some Animal Crossing jams, so I had not heard those before. So those sounds are new. There's also a piano from those guys, and I think isn't there something else as well, like a brass quartet. There it is. Let's get that out too. We're gonna pull some sounds. Wow. That was interesting. What was that? I'm gonna capture that. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. So this is I gotta put my music theory brain on here. So here on the push, we have here this is I think the scale is set to C right now. Yeah. So here's a 2 G's and a B. We got a sort of a G triad kind of sound. What did I add to that? Oh yeah, tasty. That's kind of fun. So here we have F sharp, C with an C, so it's C, F sharp, A, and E. F sharp, A, C, E. It's either A minor 6 or F sharp half diminished. And this here we have a nice F major 7 chord. And what did I resolve that to? There it is. It's a big fat A minor. Sold. First idea, best idea is the name of the game. This stream, I'm not trying to be precious, and that was kind of neat. You're probably noticing my hideous skin that I'm using here. Not my beautiful skin, but my hideous skin that I have here in live. I don't like this one at all. I've been playing around. You can change the colors in live, and I've been playing around with a bunch of different ones. I really don't like how that highlights that whole thing in pink, though. Let's try and find something a little more usable. The one that I was settling on was this Discord-themed skin, which I was using this at home, and I kind of like this one. So, oh yeah, for those of you who have Ableton, abletonthemes.com, you can download and generate your own skins this way. So I think it's probably not worth it to try and like mess this into like a shape that, well, maybe, I don't know, I kind of like just really liked how it sounded. Like, is there like a beat or like a rhythm in there somewhere? Maybe. Let's see. Well, first, we're going to crop it. Helps us look at it a little easier. Do a little editing here. So I really would like to like make this thing fit neatly into like some bars, and then we could use it musically. So I wonder if I could just like, what happens if I just like stretch it a little bit? Or we could try this strategy. Or no, we need to, I'm sorry, we cannot try that strategy. That strategy, the other alternate strategy only works for audio. So we're just going to turn the metronome on and just try and make this thing fit with the metronome a little bit. So I want to hear it like less often than that. Oh, less. So obviously that's way too fast. So I think like when that, oh yeah, we're gonna like set this up with the bass line here. So I want that bass line. Yeah, okay. Give me just a minute, folks. I'm gonna rearrange these notes to make them fit better. I think. I'll try anyways. Maybe I should just try and play it again. Nah. I'm gonna kill the vibe if I do that. Okay, getting closer. Sliding this guy over. And then we can pull some of these guys back. And then I just want to extend the first notes because I like the timing of everything. That first stuff just needs to be longer, I think. We're so close. It's gonna be so nice when this works right. I really like how this slides into that D, so I want to preserve that. That's my favorite part of this. So I like how there's some more motion, but there's no motion beginning here. So let's add some. I'm gonna add a D note somewhere. The one note in the G triad that I don't have here. So. Cool. Let's have some more things enter though. I'm loving that. That's fun. Okay, so we've departed from whatever the heck key. What key did I say we're in? I forget. We're in some kind of it feels like we're resolving to C. Cool. So that's chill. Let's get some rhythm going that happens with that. So I'm going to pull out some Ableton sounds again. Not going to get too precious here. I'm having fun with the session drums. So maybe let's... The Steely Dan style tight drums. Got a fat cowbell going on this thing. This drum's really quiet for some weird reason. So drum bus it is. Is there a ride cymbal in here anywhere? Maybe now's a good time to try out this comping feature. Now that I have something to play along to, I can comp. So, how do I explain this? So the way the kind of the paradigm here is that in recording software, we on the timeline, each individual track is its own instrument. So on my screen here, I have one line for these pizzicato strings, another lane for the brass, and then another lane here for Steely Dan. Man, good sounds happening here right now. Very happy. So normally, if I hit record and I want to record myself perform these drums, it's just going to record in a lane. And so traditionally in Ableton, the way it would work is I've recorded, and if I wanted to record it again, I just have to duplicate my track and make a second copy of that track and record it again and mute the other one and do all this kind of crap. And then if I wanted to edit together a take from multiple takes of my drums, it becomes this whole pain in the butt thing of adding multiple clips and having multiple tracks and moving things from tracks to container tracks and back. And I just hated that. For years, I thought about buying a different program to use just so I could have something more convenient than that. And then Ableton finally just got it together to introduce it to the program here. So I'm very stoked. So the way it works is that as I'm recording, it's just going to nest takes within my same track. And maybe the best way to explain it is just to show you. So I'm just going to start doing some recording. So I'm trying to lay down drums to something that doesn't really have much rhythm. So I'm definitely turning my metronome on. I'm not sure if this is double time or half time or not yet compared to the feel that I want, but this is why we're going to experiment. So I'm just trying to like figure out what my drum feel is like. I'm not expecting to end up with a full drum performance here. I'm not even sure what I want to feel like. So what I'm going to do is I'm just record a few passes to give you a good idea of how this feature works. So I'm going to, well, I guess I can leave this here and I'm going to record with a count in. So you can set up to count in 1 bar up here. So when I hit record, then it'll give me 4 clicks and then it comes in. And I want to make sure the metronome is playing because there's no rhythm and I'm going to drift off time if that's not happening. So, oh, cool. Got little like snare rolls. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do, but let's just find out. I'm trying to get a handle on where some of my sounds are. I got the side stick or the cross stick thing. Got my snare. My pedal. There's a ride. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Not much is happening, eh? What the heck? What? What in tarnation? I can't figure that one out at all. Is this a new live 11 behavior? Oh, very odd. Okay, I think it's because, yeah, I think it must be this thing. Got fooled by my skin here. Couldn't tell that it was grayed out because it's all gray. So this should work. What is going on? Something really weird is happening over here. Okay. I think I'm arriving at a place of understanding. Let's try this again. I think I know what was just happening. Okay, like that was okay. I'm gonna try a different approach though. Ooh, I started drifting on that one pretty bad. Try that again. That was much better. So cool. Let me show you what these take lanes look like now. Whoa! How did that happen? I actually don't know what that was. I have somehow zoomed my interface in. It'd be useful if I knew how to do that. Or how to undo that? Weird. Cool. Here's a new macOS shortcut that I did not know about. Command Option 8 zooms your interface and lets you mouse around. Wow, I can actually show you guys things now. This is the feature you were looking for the other day, is it not? Okay, so I tried to hit Command Option U and accidentally hit Command Option 8 in my zest to show you these take lanes. So check it out. So this is what they look like. So you can see all my recordings here, even my little false start. They're all listed down here, and I can listen to individual ones. And they're all organized by when I did them from first to last. So I'm pretty sure that last take was just much better than the other ones, but we can check out earlier ones and see if we like them. Ooh, sketch. Don't like it? I'm gonna record another one. That one's pretty good, but I think I could do better. Or at least we'll find out if I can do better. You will find out if I can do better. So let's try this again. Oh, it's already bad. Blech. So there were like some maybe good moments in there. I don't know. The cool thing about this feature though is like, say like I know I didn't like that track before, so I can delete it. But say like I know I thought the other one started stronger. I can just go in here and like paint which bits of it I want. So here's like the first half of the take before. And the second half of the other take. I think in this case, actually, it's just this first one's way better. So we're going to roll with that being the thing. So I can hide these away, and then boom. I don't have to think about those takes anymore. They're still there, and they're still taking up space. I think if this were audio tracks, like I'd probably be concerned about my sessions getting really bloated and probably go clean these up. But since they're MIDI, they don't really take up any information. But also, I know that a bunch of those takes were garbage, so I'm just going to get rid of them. So now I'm left with, like, when I hide that away, I'm left with just, like, here's my clip that I liked. So let's go in here and quantize this thing real quick. Oops. Did not care for that at all. So I'm going to move these to eighth notes. Love it. I'm having fun trying to like recreate these like really simple drum sounds in live. Inch these a little bit closer. Cool. So let's get some more instruments in here. I said I was going to record some guitar, and I'm going to do that today. But let's just add some other kind of sound. I want a bass line in here, I think, and then we're gonna add some strings around it too at some point. So sticking with the included Ableton sounds, let's just see. Well, I want like an actual instrument sound. So I'm going to go in here into the guitar and bass pack and get out a bass sound. I always like that tone of that doom, but again, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and play something like bass-like on it, though, you know, so. Why is this thing? Oh, that's probably a reason that it's polyphonic. I thought I was looping you. Okay, I kind of liked one of those last versions, which were kind of cool. I'm just gonna assume that that was the best take. Let's listen to that first. Nope. So that was like a bad note. Good take, bad note. So like, I think I did it better the second time. So I kind of like, there's things that are good about both parts of it, I think. So I haven't tested to see if this works this way. It does not. Okay. So you can't like duplicate it and duplicate all it takes automatically, I don't think. But can I do this? Ooh. Cool. So I'm learning here too. So now I can, like, I duplicated all my takes, so I can like comp a different set of the takes together. Like use a different ending. So now it's like it's like mostly the last take, but it's like the ending and the beginning of the first take are in there too. And now I've created a longer loop out of one loop. I just love creating longer loops out of one loop. Make sure this is a loop too. Well, that is not the right loop length. Everything going all right over there, Jay? Watch. Ooh, there's a little sketchy moment in there. See it pretty clearly. Yeah, that's no good, no bueno. I don't understand why this sound is stereo. Like, why is it polyphonic? Who's writing polyphonic bass lines? If you're out there writing polyphonic bass lines, chat us and let me know. I think instead of manually messing with that, I'm just going to go in here into the MIDI effects and smooth out the velocity here. Okay, cool. So what does it sound like without that thing? And without these, oops, forgot the take lanes are not, it's not a universal setting. There's some like questionable notes in here too. Ooh boy. Missed a note there. Dun, bun, dun. Cool. Okay, that sounds like bass. Drums. Maybe it's time for some guitars. Okay. So like I'm thinking like it could be kind of fun to try and see if I can like make this feel like it's like a different chord progression in one part, and then it can reveal it to be a new chord progression with the other part. This idea occurred to me when I was trying to figure out what the hell the chords were that I played on the push. I love playing that instrument because I don't really know how it works. It's pretty fun. Or I mean, I do and I don't. You know, like I can like when I'm playing guitar, like I pretty much know what, you know, like what I'm after, where the sounds are at that I'm trying to get. The push is a little more nebulous feeling to me. Anyways, this is a street guitar that I got last year. This one is made by my friend Michael Walker in Arcata, which is about 7 miles from here. Yeah, pretty sweet. If you have the opportunity to get a guitar made by a small shop builder, you will be very happy with what you get, probably. I love this thing. It's cool. It's a little OM, so it's a little thinner than a lot of guitars. It's got this gorgeous Indian rosewood. Ooh la la. Anyways, and this really dark top that shows all my fingerprints at the right angles. Ooh, 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 yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. Gross. So I got this thing DI'd into my little Focusrite over here. This thing has been off camera running the show. Ableton runs into this thing and then out to Jay for the stream. So I think what I'm going to do here is just like try and find something. Since we have these comp takes, like I'm probably just going to jam on it for a second and look, and then like as I get closer, I might like see about pulling something from the comp tracks, but like I don't know. We're just gonna see what happens. This guitar can sound a little brittle, DI'd. It's got this pickup system in it called a Lyric pickup. It's a Fishman system, and what it does is it's a little condenser mic that sits in there. So it's a little more natural sounding than other things, but it's kind of like spiky without a little treatment. So you're gonna hear the raw sound of it after we're done. As I'm recording, you're just gonna hear me over the shotgun mic that's picking up my voice too. I've got it muted, but then you'll hear it on playback. So let's turn this into something. I'm going to label this track guitar because I'm so organized. And just should probably tune this thing too, There's a built-in tuner in Ableton, but I like my little snark. Not the most accurate, but it works. Okay, so what did I say? G7 of some kind, F sharp minor 7 5, F major 7, C7. It's a jazz tune apparently. We're gonna drift into the KK slider territory here with this chord progression. So just you all watch. So can I make that feel different somehow? So like what if I did relative minors or something? So like instead of I'm gonna make that G, see if I can make that G feel like E minor-y maybe, and then I'm gonna try and make that F sharp minor feel like an A. So we do like something like quirky. Let's see. I don't think that works very well. Now, why doesn't that work? Because it's minor 7, it's F sharp minor 7 flat 5, so it can't be A major, it's A minor. I swear I know what I'm doing. I'm getting somewhere to like an idea. I'm thinking like maybe I'm gonna like just lay out some variations on some of these chords and then just try and like find a version that I like. So we're gonna comp it because that's what we're doing tonight, right? Comp tracks, Ableton. So I got it looping. I don't want to. I'm trying not to hear these strings, but maybe we should because I wanted to layer with these eventually, or the brass. I mean, let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna hit record and just play. There was something cool in there that I liked. Oops. Gotta click on that track first. It's really just like, I think like, we'll see how it wraps around. This is another advantage of doing this. Like it probably wraps around more smoothly if I like take the take of it where it wrapped around. If I can do like this kind of thing, where it like cuts in right on this other chord here. I think this is gonna be, oops. You gotta be careful not to select the whole bit though. So I think this is gonna be some smooth biz here. Oh God, maybe not. it's a different voicing there, huh? I don't really like that voicing either. There we go. That's working good. So this sounds like crap, I think. So let's make it sound good instead. Things it really needs some of this channel EQ on it real bad. So I'm trying to roll some of the highs off to get some of that scratchy sparkliness out of there. And I don't want it boomy either. So I don't really like this like 1K kind of stuff. You can give it a gentle scoop there. So here's before. And here's after. Kind of subtle, but it's a little softer. Oh, what's up, Jesse? Jesse's a former Mars music person. Good to see you, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, as always, I'm running my audio recordings through Front DAW because I love this thing. So we're getting a little juice here. I can juice it up more. Kind of like that crunch. So then, like I would probably think about compressing this. Like, because this tends to be a little spiky. That's really interesting. This thing loads into RMS mode by default now. I think I'm adding distortion with the compressor here. Oh no, it's coming from Front DAW. I would love to get Angel on here. That would be really fun. I should hit him up about that. He sometimes is streaming on Twitch. If y'all have checked him out, he's on there from time to time. Onhell, Onhell. He's a former Eureka resident and a really great producer. Check him out. So it's kind of rock and roll sounding here, but I kind of like it. But that compressor with that quick attack and release is totally distorting, and you can hear it. Like, oh man, isn't that interesting? So when the compressor is turning my volume up and down, and when the attack and release times are dialed this slowly, it's like adding distortion. So I've never really thought to use my compressor as a distortion unit, but you can. That's kind of curious. I'm going to leave it like that. To answer your question, Jesse, yes, this is a Thursday thing. Every Thursday at 5, we are here dorking out. I'm kind of embarrassed now that we have a drummer commenting that I'm using these terrible sample drums. Jesse, don't be too critical, please. So like, let's like arrange this a little bit. Like this is pretty redonkulous. I gotta be careful when I'm pulling. Like, so the one thing that gets wacky when you're using these comp takes is that like it sometimes pops this crap out into like multiple clips, which I didn't really want it to do. So we got like clips of guitar 2 and clips of guitar 1. And if I want this to be one loop, I gotta go and consolidate it myself, which I'm going to do right this very second. Boop. Good to see you too, Jesse. Let's see. So like we can flip this guy around here and. I don't know about this pizzicato brass thing anymore, though. It's not really fit the vibe anymore. So, if this was going to be like a real piece of music, well, if this was going to be a real piece of music, I'd have this bass note start at the beginning. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe like laying down some just melody over this. I think the form of this track might just be some like guitar noodles. So, you know, I love to noodle. Get out another track. Actually, I'm just going to duplicate this guitar track because I've already got some settings the way I like it. Except I'm just going to make sure to get rid of these take lanes because I don't want those takes. These take lanes get kind of wacky after a while. They definitely take some management. It's not 100% sold on the implementation yet. So I'm gonna like just add some melody. And I think I don't really have a, you know me, I don't have a plan for this, so I'm just gonna record. And there will probably be some comping together or something that happens here. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I should just play it for a second first. So I just kind of got an idea, like a little, like kind of like a background. Yeah, try that again. Cool. I like the last bit of that was kind of what I was going for. So I really want just the last bit of that though. Let's try putting that new chorus ensemble effect on this. Who doesn't like a nice chorus on their acoustic? Cool. Let's do another layer guitar. I should just duplicate that track again. Oops, not save. Got some fat fingers today. Whoa there. Whoa there. Whoa there. Whoa there. Okay. What is this one gonna do? Oh god, I don't know what I want to do. looking for an idea. Sometimes it just doesn't spring to you. You know, it's hard to create on the spot. It's a task. Kind of neat. Kind of like that. But record it on the right track though. What was I doing? Uh-oh. Okay. Some of those were better than others. I think I started sometimes this happens when you play the same thing over and over again, you start overthinking it a little bit, you know. I'm not trying to do anything precious where it needs to sound amazing, pristine. So I'm just going to grab 2 takes from the middle that I think were pretty good. All right, so we got a lot of acoustic guitar going on in this song. So we got to differentiate this track somehow. I don't have anything getting much reverb right now, so let's get a hybrid reverb going. I'm gonna flip this to the algorithmic side, and disable the. Can I just straight up disable the convolution? Why can't I turn the vintage on here? That's really weird. That's very strange. Whatever. Is it certain algorithms don't have it as an option? No. Weird. Whatever. So I'm going to exaggerate the stereo spectrum a little bit to make it feel a little wider too. There's something I didn't like in the middle of that last one at all. Trying to be way too clever in there. Oops. Boom, boom. That didn't work. Is it better if I just grab a whole one of these? No, that wasn't better at all. Let's have it end on that. It's a weird, tense chord there. It's a really dark voicing with that minor second in it. You know. So like now this intro feels long to me. With what we've done so far. Or maybe it's not, though. I guess this is the only time you'll hear the brass by itself. Kind of a charming little thing. A little intro to a sad show or something like that. Oh man. Sometimes, you know, like it started out with like kind of like a dense chord progression. You know, there's a lot going on, like it's pretty dense. Like it's also like the sort of thing that like because it's so chromatic, it doesn't always make the best looping kind of progression. It's not the most chromatic thing in the world, it's just got one chromatic chord. There's no F sharp note in this key. So it's, you like have to switch up what you're playing over, or have to, quote unquote. It makes you want to switch up what you're playing over a little bit. So it's not like a great chord progression for like this kind of like looping thing, some sort of necessarily. Or it can be more challenging than others, I guess I should say. Like I don't know how inspired this melody was. You know, I could probably like play over this for a while longer and find something more interesting. Do like a total like wailing distorted solo over it would be kind of fun. Kind of not really fit the vibe at all. Man, do I want to do anything else to this thing right now? Kind of feeling like maybe I've sort of hit my wall on this track, in terms of like publicly writing it. You know, like I think if I was going to do this by myself, I'd be thinking a lot harder about this, and I probably would have started with a stronger idea. I'm trying to come here with a concept and not like an idea. You know, like writing a song from nothing, you got to start with something. So, you know, we have one chord progression here. But that's like just one part of the song, you know? So maybe like, if we want to talk about like songwriting, like this is not a very like, this isn't much, there's not much songwriting happening here, right? This is like a loop that got played over, you know? It can turn into a song, like, but compositionally, you know, like I really wrote 8 bars vertically and then stretched them out horizontally, you know? So like this whole chord progression, like we could like string something else onto it. Like it would transition really well to a part that's like, you know, you could just like do some random other thing in that key. And then it could go to this part. So, you know, like if this was going to be a vocal song, I'd be like thinking about like running those chords around and like trying to sing over it. And like, part of the challenge of coming up with a melody over a set of chord progression is that like on a guitar, like I have like such a huge range from that note to this note. And like I could like, you know, there's all sorts of room for all sorts of melodic motion in there. But as like a singer, like I'm a really poor vocalist in my opinion. Well, you know, not very good. So like, I'm no lead singer, let me put it that way. So like when I'm like, my voice is like a restricted range. I'm not a trained singer. I've not done any of the exercises over the long term to expand my range or anything like that. I've just kind of worked with what I got. So I'm limited in what I can do. And so certain keys and certain chord progressions, like only certain melodies are going to like work for my voice and are going to sound good. So like, yeah. I don't know if I need to demonstrate that for you right now, but just like I'd be playing through and singing along, you know, and just being like, and just kind of finding out where my voice can fit around here, and maybe there's something cool. Maybe that was cool. I don't know. You know, so you can just kind of peek around, and then that was the other chord progression. You know, so there's like there's a little melodic thing that works over all of it, and I wasn't gonna find that on my guitar. You know, so you can kind of just go on and on like that for a while. Maybe I should record that. That was kind of a cool idea, actually. Let's do that. Remember I told you earlier that my guitar pickup is not a pickup, it's a microphone on the inside? Let's see how well that works. Okay, not what I was doing before, but when this other guitar melody was playing, it didn't feel good to do. But So it's like I'm singing inside a guitar. So let's juice up those highs a little bit. We actually know they're a little brittle. You hear that in the inhale, you can really hear the shape of the inside of my guitar. That's funny. Let's make this sound good though. So first off, well, I'm not going to auto-tune it. I'll just throw a bunch of reverb on it and turn it down. Needs a lot of compression. Oh my god, cringing at the sound of my own voice here. Let's make it sound nicer. I'm gonna auto-tune this sucker. I got Waves Tune over here. This thing works good. Okay. Cheap tricks for poor singers. Well, now I'm having fun doing vocals, so maybe we're gonna layer these or something. So I'm gonna do another like ooh, ooh. I like doing falsetto harmonies. It's really fun. So here we go. I bet it sounds good though. Fun. I don't like that ending though. I think I sang it more normal over here. I keep saying I'm trying not to get too precious, and then I get really precious about it. Oh, it's the other one. Oops. There's no like straight version of the ending? Oh well, whatever. That's kind of cool. Wow. Well, it started somewhere really different than it ended up. But that's kind of fun. You know, the best mic is the one you have. If the best mic is your guitar pickup, then that's what you got. If you don't have a mic at all, you can take your headphones off and put them over your face. Headphones and microphones are the same thing, just backwards. One takes sound pressure waves and turns them into electricity, microphone. The other takes electricity and turns into sound pressure waves, headphones. So they literally work in reverse, so you can plug your headphones into your microphone input and record through your headphones. Popular trick. Famously, I guess, a lot of the vocals on that big Alabama Shakes record, Sound and Color, I think it was called, were all recorded that way with a microphone, or with a, singer with a headphone like this on their face. Sounds cool though. You get this kind of like muffled, distorted thing. I don't know how well it would demonstrate in this setting, but maybe we can try that sometime using alternative non-mics as mics or something like that. Cool. So I just want to like solo these and just point out that if you can't sing, you can sing some backgrounds and auto-tune them, and it works out pretty all right. Notice why I'm like you can hear the kind of like creaking of like the guitar like moving around on it, but I like that, what that adds to a track. My music has that all over it all the time. They're not pretty cool. Well, sweet. I think that's a fairly clear demonstration of some of the things that I was hoping to demonstrate. I didn't exactly record a lot and do a ton of comping. I thought it would be boring as heck to watch, but I wanted to do a little bit of it and show you what that was about and what the workflow was like. Obviously, I could have spent this whole time tracking, one guitar part, and it's a normal studio workflow kind of thing to like, If you get one instruments part done in an hour or so, like you're doing pretty good. Like in the general kind of studio workflows that I've experienced, if you're tracking parts individually. Obviously, if you're like tracking a whole band, you can play the whole song a few times in an hour, unless your song is an hour long. But like you might take a bunch of stabs at it trying to get it right before you get it. I'm trying to do first take, best take, first idea, best idea here, just so I can get through things and show you the process more than just show me scratching my head, being like, oh, that's not very cool. Oh, I don't like that very much. So the end result is going to be maybe not the most incredible thing in the world, but I wanted to show you how to do a few of these things. And here, I'm pleasantly surprised though. I don't need to play for you again, though. You all sat and listened to it a bunch. I think maybe I'm gonna call her good tonight. I feel like I hit a spot where made some music, showed you some copy stuff, got to play around with some of the new plugins and actually use them in a useful way and some of the new sounds. I'm super impressed with the Spitfire Labs sounds in here. They just sound super ready right away in a way that some other orchestral samples that I've used haven't. So I'm pretty pumped to get those happening in other contexts. I can see these sort of sounds working well, like in it's not like kind of like it's not harsh enough for like those kind of like nasty brass, like kind of like trap beats or something like that, but it worked well in a lot of softer contexts. Yeah, I'll be playing with that more. I'm sure you'll be hearing it from me more again. But anyways, I think it's probably time to wrap it up. So thanks everyone who tuned in. Thanks for you who checked us out on Facebook. That's a new feature for us, streaming on Facebook. So hope to see more of you out there in the future. Like and follow and share and subscribe and I don't know what. It's just carrier pigeon and Morse code, all those things that you do. Telepathy. Send us a psychic message. Thanks Jay for running the stream, and thank y'all. We'll see you next time.